With the type of market conditions that we face so far this year, in fact, one of the worst starts to the market going back to the Great Depression, there's a lot of investors that are very concerned about the market, but they're also very reluctant to open up their statements. And the reason why they don't want to open them up is because they don't want to see how much money they have lost on paper inside their portfolio. And so something that we discuss very often is always talking to investors about knowing what you own, what you actually own in stocks, what actual companies, what investment vehicles are you owning in both stocks, bonds, and of course in your cash position. And with the kind of market that we've had so far this year, if you're getting your statements and you're not seeing any adjustments being made in your portfolio, if you're sitting in the same asset allocation that you were sitting in the fourth quarter of 2021, and you're sitting in that same allocation in 2022, and you're not seeing any changes made by your current advisor, or if you're doing it on your own, the questions you have to start asking are why? Was my allocation in my portfolio in the fourth quarter of 2021 appropriate in 2022, or the first half of this year, where we've seen the S&P 500 come down more than 20% and we're in the depths of a bear market? And so it's always critical to know what you own and to start asking those questions of your advisor in every single asset class. Why am I owning this? Or why have I not seen any adjustments to my portfolio? But you always have to take a look at your statements. Being in business now for 33 years and doing the portfolio reviews and analysis that we do on a weekly basis for prospective clients, when we start tearing in and digging deep and drilling down into their portfolios and looking at their allocations, seeing what they actually own, a good majority of these prospective clients are always telling us, well, my advisor is telling me just to stay the course, keep a long-term perspective. And as we always preach, yes, maintaining a long-term perspective is a wise move as far as investing is concerned. But staying the course in these volatile market conditions is not a wise decision. You have to know when to play defense, you have to know when to play offense, but you also have to know which specific asset classes within the markets globally are going to perform better during different market conditions. This is the key to active management. When it comes to asset management is a combination of science and an art. And the art takes the human experience and takes investment managers who've been in the trenches for decades, making real decisions with real clients' assets in real time. Any viewer can go to DavidsonKABB.com. They can click the listen button on the top right-hand portion of our homepage, where they can subscribe to our podcast and be getting weekly updates from real asset managers that are managing clients' assets in real time in real market conditions.